What's going on, everybody? We got the Arsenal versus Manchester coming up, and I had to get the main man, SAEED. Big up to SAEED coming on, blessing the channel today. How you doing, my guy?
Yeah, man, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Like I said, man, big game, man, big game. So yeah, man, I appreciate you allowing me to come on your channel. And yeah, man, looking forward to it, man. It's a
There we
rivalry's
go.
return. That's what I say, man. Rivalry's return. You know, couple days,
Rivalries
the
return. You know
rivalry's
what?
back.
Manchester United fans, some fans would have said the rivalry died because we were both not as good. But in my opinion, the rivalries never die. People do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It's going to be a good show. Let's get it started. Yes, so SAEED, we got to talk, bro. Last time we
Mm,
spoke, Manchester United were in a bad place. Arsenal were in a
yeah.
bad place. You're telling me, am I trusting Arteta? Now we're here.
Mm,
You got Ten Hag. I got Arteta. Our
yeah.
midfields are both looking transformed. Bro, it's a different era.
Man, like, you know, you're giving him his prop. You've always been a staunch leader. So I haven't really come for you as much. You know what I mean? You're not a flip-flop, you know what I mean? So I'll give it to you that one. But yeah, man, listen, Arteta, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you look at my old tweets, I always believed in Arteta. I just never said it as much as what people kind of assumed. Like, I always knew he had the right philosophy, but he didn't have the players in it. And you know, for me, you know, he's gonna be given a time.
Sorry, bro. I'm having issues with audio. Can you hear me? It's cutting in and out. People, can you hear SAEED? Can you hear me? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me, or can you know which one is it? Can you hear both of us? Because I can't hear you.
You not hear me at all?
I can hear you now.
No.
I don't know what's going on. People are saying they can't hear you, SAEED.
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you, yeah.
Okay.
Bless.
Sorry, my bad. But yeah, man, listen, it's a big game. And yeah, man, I can't lie to you.
Oh, we lost you again.
Coming in out. I think it might be my system. Let me come in out.
All right. Guys, technical issues. Don't worry. SAEED's going to be back in a second. But guys, we got Leandro Trossard. The deal is done. It's been announced. Arsenal did the announcement. They did it. Honestly, I'm gassed. Trossard in the building. We got a couple more coming through. Things are moving mad right now. Edu's doing a madness right now. Edu is doing a madness, ladies and gentlemen. Edu is doing a madness. Leandro Trossard's through the door. He even the way he said it, he's like, yo, he is looking forward to this opportunity right now. He's not gonna let it slip, and he's gonna play versus United. Guys, he's gonna play versus Manchester United. So we're looking good. But yeah, SAEED's back in the house. SAEED,
Can you
man,
hear me
I don't
now?
know what's going on. I can hear you. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know if it's StreamYard. StreamYard's been bugging the last couple of days, man. You know what I mean? I
It's
don't know if
okay,
we have to
man.
move over now. StreamYard, it might be end of an era, man. You get me?
Yeah, man. You know what? Crazy story. Remember Sonny from AFTV, bald short guy?
Yeah.
He was the one who first started using StreamYard when I went on his channel back in 2018.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah. So before anyone else used it, and then I showed Terry, and then Terry started showing everybody, and then it became a whole thing.
Yeah, but now I think we have to move on now, man, because they're not picking up the different mics and that in it. So that's why you might, because I got a new mic, so it might be the fact that this is a new make. I don't know, might not be the right software, but yeah, man. Listen, man,
Let
I'm
me
looking
ask
forward
you,
to this
bro.
game. Yeah, go on.
Forget about the game for a second. Let me ask you as a person, how the hell did you become the content creator you became? In the sense, like, Somali guy, let's be honest, Somalis,
Yeah,
you don't see too many Somalis on YouTube. You were doing it way
facts.
before this, and you're like a trendsetter for the Mando. Talk to me, man.
I wouldn't even call it trendsetter, you know. I'm just being me, bro. I can't lie to you. This is just kind of like, for me, you know, I remember I got inspired by SE Don's me, man. Shout out to SE Don's, innit? But I remember just being in Tim Hortons, and I remember just kind of saying, "Oh, what? I like this YouTube. I like the interaction. I like the kind of way you can actually talk about football, but you can transport it to football podcasts. You can do match day vlogs. You can actually have a community." So I was like, "Yeah, man, I like the fact that the way they did it, like Sunday League game, and they transported it into a community." So yeah, man, I just got inspired by that, and I just started doing like vlogs, and then I did one podcast, and that was it. I only did like 2 bits of content, and from then onwards, I can't lie, man, it's just blew in it. Obviously, I did fan cams, I was on the United stand, this and that, but then obviously for me, like people like the personality in it, you know what I mean? And I just try to be me, I can't lie. It's just I think a lot of people in this game and in the industry, they always say what's the magic ingredient in it, but I just say be yourself in it. But then onwards, can't lie, just be consistent, man. Consistency. Follow my team, passion. You know what I mean? And obviously, people like the fact that I'm real in it, authentic. I'm not faking it. What you see is what you get, man. So yeah, man. Alhamdulillah, man. I can't complain, man. Life's good, man. Life's good.
100%. You know what? The thing about you is you're not one side or the other side. You've always been in the middle. So when things are good, you're high. When things are down,
Yeah.
you're really low. And then it's like,
Yeah, of course.
when you're not sure, I don't know where you're standing sometimes. So like right now,
Yeah, no.
right now you're fully
100%,
behind everything.
100%.
Because I remember you were singing Oli at the wheel, then you got Oli out, then you're like Ten Hag, you're backing him to win it all. It's like crazy.
Yeah, you know what it is with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. A lot of people just think that I flip-flopped on him. I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in for about a year, and then I remember the downward spiral. I think it was maybe 2019, start of the season, even probably towards the back end of when he got the job. I just sort of seen a downward spiral. I didn't like the level of football we're playing, and then obviously, you know what I mean. I wanted to change in it, and obviously, in that period, the fan base, it was very, very toxic in it because people just weren't having this in it, like not winning a trophy, playing rubbish football. It wasn't great in it. So end of the day, I wanted to change. Obviously, people didn't like that. I had an opinion. People didn't like it. And then yeah, man, when it's good, you're meant to be a fan. End of the day, yeah, I think what we sometimes don't realize as a content is that we're a fan first, in it, and I'm a fan first. So sometimes maybe that gets the better of me in it. Like obviously, everyone's doing content creating. Everyone wants to look good in a camera. You know what I mean? And make sure to say the right things. But at the same time, you take away what you're meant to be a fan, in it. So, like, live the moment, man. A lot of people, like, they don't want to get clipped. Me, I don't care. I'll be honest with you. Like, if it happens, innit? What? It's a clip, in it. End of the day, it has context. It doesn't have context. Bro, just live in the moment. And highs and lows are part of being a football fan, man. You got to enjoy it, man.
Shout out to Assad. He uses your clips on everything.
Yeah, man. Big up to Assad, man. Like I said, this guy, bro, he's been eating nicely, man. Big up, man. I appreciate the
big
support,
up Assad. Let's get straight into the game. But before we get into the game, Casemiro out, and everyone's seen your clip of you going crazy. Casemiro!
Yeah, man. Everyone, even my auntie seen it, man. It's mad.
Listen,
yeah, it's a big blow, man.
Big blow.
I think it's a big blow, but I wouldn't say the game's Arsenal's game. I think that's far from. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna still be a tough game. You know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I think for me, it's a blow because it doesn't ruin the spectacle, but it kind of, you know what I mean? Everyone wanted to see Partey, Casemiro. Everyone wanted to see the big bugs out. You know when you used to watch like El Clasicos and like one player would be out, you kind of be like, man, damn. That it changes the dynamic a little bit. You know what I mean? So it does change the dynamic, but by no means does it change the game plan.
I think it changes the game plan completely. You can't trust either Scott McTominay or Fred by themselves. So now you're gonna have to play 2 of them. I think we lost you again. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for me, I just think I understand Casemiro is out. I understand that. I totally get it. But I still think Ten Hag still has a plan. He's still the principles of what we're trying to do, in terms of the way we press it, the way that we keep our shape. There is still a plan there. One player, if I'm a manager and one player being out of your team, and you then capitulate. I'd be worried if I was a Man United fan. Okay, we're not going to get the same level of performances. I understand that, but we should be playing still a certain type of way. We should be playing a way we're compact. We're kind of easily broken down. You know what I mean? Like that kind of discipline side of it, I don't want to see. I don't want us to just give in to Arsenal. We still have to have a game plan. So for me, I think you're underestimating what Ten Hag could do. You know, he's done it before. I know you didn't have Partey, but we beat you without Casemiro. So, you know, the manager does have a plan. So we just got to wait and see. But don't get me wrong, though. Casemiro is a massive blow. This guy is coming and he's just been a magnificent player. Like, honestly, man, unreal. Like, unreal, bro. So I can't, for me, you know, ask for more because it's just been so great for Man United. So, yeah, man, listen, I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it at the minute. And like I said, it's a big game, man. I'm looking forward to it. Now this game has a meaning. Beforehand, I don't think you guys in the top four. We were kind of out of it. We don't think we were in the top four race. So, yeah, man, I just think for me, it's a big game. And you guys unbeaten at home. So the pressure's on you guys. Obviously, we're coming in and we're trying to spoil the party a little bit. But the pressure really is on you because you guys are the ones that are like going for the title. I think for us, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a long shot away. We're still building, we're still learning under the manager. You guys are 3 years into your process. So the two net, but we can come there and show something, bro.
You know what this game is? This game for me is Leandro Trossard's debut. And
I don't think he'd be ready. He's not ready, is he?
He's registered. He's registered. He's playing. He's announced. He's wearing the kit. He's on the website, and everything was done before 12 o'clock today. So he's playing versus Manchester United on the weekend, on Sunday. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the same way my man scored in his debut, I want Trossard to score in his debut, because when you guys had Anthony score in his debut, he gave your whole team that lift. He got all you guys excited. Yeah. Now Trossard's not the same amount of money as Anthony, and he's not even supposed to be as used as Anthony in the sense he's not starting week in, week out. But look at the strength and depth now that we have. Trossard, Saka, Martinelli, ESR, Eddie Nketiah, Jesus. Don't forget Reece Nelson, and then even Marquinhos if you want to count him. So it's like we got 7 players now.
You're right. Yeah, Marquinhos is in there. Yo, you man got the now, and that's why it's such a key signing that you made. Yes, you missed out on Mudryk, and yes, it was a lot of money, but Trossard, man, I'm telling you, man, that's come out of nowhere. Like 28, right age as well. I think it's the right age. I really do, because it's in the peak of his powers. You know, you can have a lot of youngsters in your team, but you still need a little bit of experience in it. You know what I mean? Like, remember Santi Cazorla coming in your team and he added so much to your young team. So you do need a bit of experience. Since when was 28 old? Like, for a player, that's the peak of his powers. So I don't understand why all of a sudden 28 is an old age. You know what I mean? It's mad. And he's only just turned.
Ian Wright. We signed Ian Wright near his 30s, and he became a record goal scorer.
There you go. Inaccurately. And we're not saying that he's going to be Ian Wright, but we're just trying to say, like, you know, like age is just a number now, especially with sports science improving, like players playing for longer. So I think it's the top signing. I really do. I think he's going to hit the ground running. He's Premier League proven. He'll add goals. He can play multi positions as well. He might play in just behind the striker, on the wings. Bro, he can play across in front, you know what I mean, as a lone striker. You know what I mean? He can play that role. So when it's obviously gets to the point where your injury are mounting up, he can play up front. So I think it's a good move. And 27 million in this day and age, when you're looking at what money's going for and everyone else is going for, it's silly money, man. It's silly money, bro. I can't lie.
Yeah, and he's announced he's going to wear the number 19 shirt. And he was speaking about himself, and he's like, he likes to play behind the striker as close as possible to the striker. So more like the number, like attacking 10 or like the Dele Alli role. But in our system, he's going to more or less be playing on the left in the Martinelli role, or on the right on the Saka role. So based on the game, horses for courses. And I don't know if you know, bro, but Edu and Mikel Arteta and these guys are doing business in this window. Like, I don't know if Manchester United are doing business, but right now, what I heard today alone, we were moving mad. We already got a Here You Go with another signing. For anyone who doesn't know, we got a Here You Go.
Who is he? Who is he, by the way?
Let me tell you a little bit about him. Jakub, if you watch Poland play in the World Cup, he was their starting center back. He also he played 20 games as a DM last year in the Serie A for the club that he was at. He can play as a center defensive midfielder and as a left-footed center back.
The middle one.
The middle one, yes. And then the one on the other far end, he's an 18-year-old right back. Cedric is on his way out the door. He potentially could be coming in the other way. And rumor has it that the deal for Jakub is done and dusted. Fabrizio Romano said, "Here we go." And the deal for the 18-year-old is not only close, but they're saying Cedric goes out the door. He pretty much comes in the next day.
Okay. Wow, so, that's mad. I didn't know the right back one. I don't know, much about it. Even the one in the middle, I don't know much about him as well. So, listen, there'll be players that are being conducted from data, from being scouting him. You know what I mean? There will be them kind of signings. So, normally them kind of signings always well because he's scouting him for a while, kind of know what he's about. So, yeah, man, listen, you guys are doing your business and you have to do it because if this is the time to back Arteta, you can't go halfway. You have to go in now. So,
bro, we're gonna win this league. I'm not like some of these other guys. We're winning it. We are winning it. Whoa. I'm not one of these people. Like, I get it. Turkish, he's calm, he's cool, he waits, he believes it behind his mind, but he's not gonna say we're gonna win it. I'm those people. I'm one of the people. I back my thing. I say we're winning it based on this, bro. Man City are broken. They don't look the same. Something's wrong with them.
I hear that. And I'm not lying to you. Before you make your other point, I do understand what you mean by City. They're not the same. There's something missing there. There's an added dynamic as well in terms of Haaland up front. They're trying to find a balance up front. They're trying to find a way of getting to kind of link up. Maybe other players in the team are struggling to find their form because they're normally used to playing with a false nine. I understand that. But listen, this is 20th of January. There's still 5 months left of the season. 5 months. You know that.
How about this? Everyone always says Partey gets injured. Even Primsy on your channel, he said Partey gets injured. We're kind of screwed. Do you realize Partey gets injured? We have so many good defenders that we could put Zinchenko in the midfield and still have cover. We could put Ben White in the midfield and still have cover. El Neni is reasonable, but you can't play him every game. If we have to play Lokonga, we're finished. But there's other options. Mikel Arteta, at this moment in time, can find solutions from the squad.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're not Partey, though. I think for me, it's a blow. But again, like I said, you can't be living on edge, innit? You know what I mean? Let's see what happens in that situation. But you do need a midfielder, though. But then again, this guy he brought in can play in CDM. He's got what do you call it? At his old club, he used to play CDM. So that could be a possible solution, right? So that could be a little bit of a situation there. Plus, you do have Al Neni. You do have Samuel Congo. There is option there. I don't think the club are going to look for an out-and-out CDM that's going to cost 30, 40 million in the January transfer window. It's not going to happen. It's not. It's not. So I don't think you're going to get it. It's a summer kind of thing. Maybe a Declan Rice, I don't know, the guy from, is it Borussia Magic, Kone? Maybe a Kone kind of play in the summer. That could play that Arsenal looking to go and get. But I don't think you're going to get cover for him. Really don't.
Let me ask you this: what is United doing this season, and transfers wise? Are you doing anything anymore? And what's your outlook on the season? Because I know some people were saying title race as a joke on your channel, but they're not serious, right?
Yeah, no. Listen, I don't think that deep down. I'm just saying it for the sake of it. But for us, I don't think we're buying anyone else. I'll be honest with you, we don't have any money. We're trying to get new ownerships. Obviously, they'll be coming in the April, June, May time. So obviously, that ownership there, they are not willing to invest in it. They got obviously Weghorst for around 2 million. You know what I mean? So they've in that to kind of keep the manager happy. But we do need I think we do need a midfielder. I think we need at least a midfielder for me because Donny's out and we only have, we don't really have a CDM cover. You know what I mean? It's if Matic is there, it's not as if anyone else is there to cover up. We have to play 2 midfielders for the position of 1. So that's where I think my kind of, my worries are. But again, we are where we are. We're unbeaten in 10. You know what I mean? We're third in the league. Are we not joint with Sorry, no, we're not joint. We're 4 points behind. Obviously, Clipping bottom.
We have a better form currently than you guys.
Yeah, we have that form, but the thing is, though, we're not. You know, we're 10 unbeaten. This team is
We're
resilient.
13.
In a lot of goals, but you guys are resilient as well. Something has to give on Sunday. Something has to give. It could be a draw, you know what I mean, which I think likely it will be. But you know, I think Arsenal will go for it.
Come on, man. We know as content creators, when somebody says draw, they're not confident with the win, so they're saying draw. You're not confident you're gonna win, but you're saying you're gonna get something.
I can be confident, but at the same time, I've got to also be respectful of what Arsenal are. They're unbeaten at home. They did not lost that with Partey. You know, you guys are a better team right now. I have to be open and honest. But does it mean that I don't think we could get a result? Of course. You know what I mean? The way that we are set up, the way we are solid defensively, we don't concede many goals. You know, Varane at the back is an absolute animal. Martinez is there. You got Shaw at left back. The full back areas are strong. So that's why I feel like we might be able to nullify you. You know, but at the same time, I've got to be respectful for Man City. You know, sorry, for Arsenal. You guys are where you are. You know, so for me, it's going to be a very, very, I think, tactical game. That's what I call it.
This is the predicted team right now, based on what we have fit and available for both teams. Do you think Eriksen, Fred, and Bruno play?
Fred and Bruno do play. What I think will happen is that I think it will be that team. But I think what Ten Hag will do, he'll put Fernandes on the right to double up on that side, Zinchenko moving in. And I think he'll play McTominay in there as a free and Eriksen possibly in the 10 role. So you will see Bruno Fernandes on the right, Rashford on the left, Weghorst through the middle. So you'll see a narrow kind of midfield. Maybe Rashford will go and maybe go and bomb forward. But yeah, you'll see a compact team. Similar to Man City, really. Compact. Eriksen in there to play them line-breaking passes and try and catch you in behind when you do go forward, when you do have them inverted fullbacks. Yeah, I think that will be the game plan. So that will be a similar team, but I think Anthony might be the one to drop out. I really do. I think he will go with Bruno on the right. That's what I think he will go. But you guys, I think you guys, it'll be that team. Arsenal play the same team every
time. No one's changing the team, yeah.
Yeah, no one's changing the team.
Itself.
Yeah, the team picks itself. And that's, you know what, that's been for me, a very, very important thing for Arsenal. You know what I mean? Is that they've had a team who have been playing consistently. You know, you don't really get that a lot. So the fact that you have that consistency is a sign of a good team. You know, you don't. I remember us on the Fergie, we'd have the same team week in, week out. You know, until obviously against certain games we did for tactical battles, but that's what it's all about. You have to have a consistency about you, and when you do that, it just breeds, you know, positivity around the whole squad. You know, so yeah, and then whoever's on the bench has to step up when they come in the team. As simple as that.
Let's just look at some of the players missing. Manchester United have a lot of players missing, man. I didn't realize how many players you have missing. In the sense you have Donny van de Beek, Casemiro, Sancho, potentially Diego Dalla, and Martial. Wow.
Yeah, Martial was not in training as well. Apparently, it's just been reported now that Martial wasn't in Thursday training. So, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really look towards Martial anymore. It's not my savior. It's not my kind of I don't rely on him anymore. I'll be honest, just the way I am now as a fan. I don't rely on Martial anymore. He's a wonderful player, but go on, sorry.
Big up Monty, my guy, Big Six Bands. You guys already know. Make sure you do subscribe to my guy over there. He's saying, big up, man. I'm going with the 2-1 Arsenal. Not going to lie. You know what? I think that's a respectable scoreline, 2-1. That's what everyone does when it's a close, cagey game. Two teams playing well, 2-1. But you know what? I thought we were going to win 2-1 versus Tottenham, and we won 2-0. So you never know. Yeah. We're missing Jesus, Reece Nelson, and El Neni picked up a weird injury before the North London derby. So we're lucky that Partey's fit going into
you're lucky Partey's fit, man. But, you know, like for us, the ones that you mentioned there, they're not, apart from Casemiro, it's not really an issue, everyone else. It's just a Casemiro injury has been a devastating one. That was the one where I'm like, damn, man. That was probably more painful than the actual goal, man. Like the goal was something, but then this one was just something else, man. You get me? Like that was a dagger, absolute dagger to the blow.
Let me stop you there. Before we go into the game, I just have a simple question. Arteta, Ten Hag, right now in their career, based off what they've done so far. Do you think it's fair to judge them? Because Ten Hag hasn't really been in the Premier League for much long, and Arteta, he's been in the Premier League longer, but he doesn't really have a CV prior. So this whole people comparing managers, like comparing Partey and Casemiro, do you think it's fair to be comparing these players? We should just like maybe.
No, I don't think it's fair. They have different philosophies. They have different ways of playing. Arteta's obviously what he knows the Premier League inside out. He knows, he's had experience under Pep as a number 2. Then he's come here. He's had a 3-year plan. He's obviously been here learning he's got more kind of chemistry with his team. So he's 3 years into the process. Ten Hag's 6 months. So I don't think you can really compare the two. Style-wise as well, when you actually look at the teams, they play two different completely. You guys have the inverted fullbacks dropping in. You guys like to, have possession as well. So you guys totally brand football. We do things differently, We kind of maybe press from the front. And like I said, play a different kind of style. So yeah, I don't think you should compare them. I think for me, they're probably the best 2 tacticians in the Premier League. You know what I mean? This season. Obviously Guardiola's up there. He's his own quantity. But Arteta and Ten Hag this season tactically have been superior than everyone else.
I think this season, if you were to judge the 6 managers based on this season, who would you take as your manager for the future? Obviously, people would still take Pep, but right after Pep, you're not taking Klopp, you're not taking Conte, you're not taking Graham Potter. You're going for Arteta. You're going for either Arteta or Ten Hag. Those are the next 2 men up. And I think it's going to be the Manchester United Arsenal era very soon once again. But one more thing. What do you think is going to happen this season before we move on to the game again? Man United this season. What's going to is it a top 4 battle for you guys? Europa League? What's the priority?
Listen, we try and move up the table as much as we can. But I think for us, it's about winning the trophy, man. Trophy is a massive thing for us. We need to be winning the trophy. That's all I would say for me. Trophy is what we need. Carabao Cup, get the Carabao Cup, and obviously get top 4, win the Europa League. I'm here for trophy. I know we need to get top 4. I think we'll get, man. Tottenham are done out here. Chelsea are done out here. Liverpool, they got problems. I think Liverpool might have a late resurgence once their injuries come back, but nah, not for me. For me, United got this at least top 4 locked in. With you guys, I think you guys have got a guaranteed top 4 apparently because of the way you man are so many points behind everyone else. Like,
you didn't know this? I could show it to you actually.
Go on.
What is it? 358 or what is it? 538? The website 538, I think. Here we go. So, bro, I don't know if you know, but guys have been killing me since last year because I always go to percentages, and I'm this guy, right? Where I look at percentages. So the percentages is Arsenal Champions League qualification 98%. Winning the Premier League, 55% favorites.
Oh, 98. So you would have to lose how many games for Champions League football to be out? Like, how many games would it be?
We would basically have to lose almost every game. We basically have to draw every game for the rest of the season.
Yeah, that's mad. Especially the way, in terms of points against, say
they're
Liverpool.
Expecting us to get 85 points at the end of the season. Expectation right now.
Wow.
Based on our points that we've accumulated so far. Man United, though, they're saying 4% chance of winning the Premier League, 68% chance of getting top 4, and they currently have you getting 73 points.
Wow, mad.
That's
crazy.
They also do Europa League predictions too, but I can't find that right now. I'll figure it out. But
this is a reliable site. Yeah, reliable site. This.
Bro, this is what everyone uses when they're giving you the percentages. That's the site they use.
Okay.
Do you want to know who the favorites to win the Europa League are?
Go on.
It's Arsenal and Barcelona. Of course, you're facing Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona. I would hope they would say that. But look at how Man United is close behind them. Yeah.
Yeah, Man
United shouldn't be up there.
Man United is 4th. So they have Arsenal.
Juventus are in there. Who are Juventus playing, by the way?
Arsenal have 22%. Barcelona have 19%.
Juventus are in there, I forgot about Juventus.
Juventus are all the way down here.
Juventus, what do you call it? Who are they playing in the qualifiers?
I don't know, man. Juventus fell off, honestly. I'm so happy we never got Allegri. We were this close to getting Allegri. I'm so happy we never got him. That guy's
mad how things change, isn't it?
Yo, if we got Allegri instead of Unai Emery, it would have been the same outcome. He would have got sacked.
Yeah. That's
You
mad.
get-
That's mad, bro. That's
I think
crazy.
at Manchester United, at Arsenal, you cannot play unattractive football. You're going to
Yeah.
get crucified.
Facts.
You have to
100%.
play good football, and you have to
Good
have
football.
a philosophy close
Yep.
to the identity of the club. If you don't have a
Facts.
winning mentality, you can't be a manager at Arsenal or Manchester
Nope.
United.
Nope.
That's why Pochettino was never going to work if he came to
Yep.
Manchester United.
Facts,
Right?
man. 100%, man. But I think it's gonna be a good game. I'm looking forward, man. And like I said, whoever loses that game, oh my days, it's gonna be a crazy Sunday.
Okay, this is what I do on my channel for previews, Saeed. Give me your reason why your team's gonna win, not what you actually think. Then after you give me your reasons why you think your team's gonna win, then you give me what you actually think is gonna happen.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a pitch, and then I'm gonna give what I think, how I think Arsenal can win, and then after I'll give you what I actually think is gonna happen. So you go ahead.
Okay.
Pitch it to the audience.
Right.
How you think Arsenal?
The reason why I think Man United are gonna win is because we've done it before. We're the only team to beat you in the league. You know what I mean? Ten Hag has his number. We beat you without Casemiro. So I think we'll beat you without Casemiro again. You said it was a fluke, but you know, the way we played you in that first game, some of the goals we scored, you know, one of the goals had 18 passes in the game, leading to the goal. So again, and the second goal as well, 1-2 bit of movement, bang, destroyed you. And like I said, man, the way Ten Hag's playing, the way I think we're compact and resolute will frustrate you. Newcastle are proving it, but we've got quality. So yeah, I think the way tactically we're set up, Ten Hag will have you guys getting frustrated, rattled. Shaq will be rattled, and I just think we'll do this. So yeah, that's the way I kind of look at it. But like I said, what did you say after that?
You can now tell me what you think is going to happen in the game, what the end result's going to be.
I think it will be a draw. I think a 2-2. I think it'll be an exciting draw. I think it'll be a chess match. I think it'll be back and forth. United will try to hit on a counter, try to play on the transitions. Arsenal will have a lot of the ball, frustrated. And yeah, man, I think Rashford will get in behind Zinchenko. Your fullback's come on for least behind. And yeah, man, I think that's the way it's going to go, 2-2.
You know what? People are asking me to check Ben Jacobs' tweet. The guys, you know, did you see the fake Todd Bowley on Twitter that everyone's talking
go
about?
on.
The fake Todd Bowley is moving mad. He liked
no way.
I don't know if this is the real Todd Bowley. It can't be the real Todd Bowley, is it?
Let me check.
Because he liked Modric over Trossard. That can't be the real Todd Bowley. It can't be. This is a joke, right? Anyways, that guy.
He's I can't see it though.
I don't think
his Twitter account. Why can't we see it though?
Bro, honestly, I think it's the real Todd Bowley, and he's getting advice from people in Twitter Spaces. That's the only thing that makes sense.
That's crazy. That makes sense.
You know they have a registered 11
It's
winners.
not tweeted though. It's not tweeted. It's not him.
It's not. No, he liked it.
Oh, he liked it.
Anyways,
my
bro,
days.
It's a mad thing. But let's get back to this quickly. What's your score prediction? Because I know you gotta go soon.
I have 2-2. Yeah, I've got to shoot. Yeah, 2-2. 2-2.
2-2. This is my take, and you're not gonna like this, Saeed. I think we're gonna dominate you guys. I think it's gonna be a situation where you don't leave with nothing, not even a goal, because the way that we've been playing defensively at home, especially to break us down at home, it's a different game. I went to the game last year. Your players were a little bit rattled by the atmosphere. The atmosphere at the Emirates has improved massively. I don't know if you've been recently.
No. I was there in 2019. Proper atmosphere at Emirates.
That's one. Number two, our midfield to our defense has never been this solid. To break us down the way you did at your house, you would need major injuries in our midfield or our defense. With Saliba and Gabriel's return speed, Partey's recovery pace, Zinchenko's control of the midfield, Odegaard's ability to create space and to help out in both attack and defense, and Granit Xhaka loves a goal versus Manchester United.
He does, you know. He does love a goal against United at the Emirates, you know what I mean? So
if I was
I'll give you that. But listen, David De Gea, man. Remember David De Gea in 2018? He can come
Bro,
again, you know.
the David De Gea we're seeing now is not better than the Brighton goalkeeper. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, he's better than Ramsdale.
He's not.
Listen,
Ramsdale's a better all-around keeper.
Ramsdale's a better kicker. Ramsdale's a better distributor, but as a keeper, David De Gea is better than Ramsdale.
No, Saeed, the reason why I say Ramsdale's better.
You lot just
you will
eulogize
know-
over kicking and
you will
distribution.
know,
And that's not
Saeed,
always. I get it's a modern day keeper, but bloody hell, man. Do you see actually David De Gea? Do you watch David De Gea?
Saeed, come on.
Week in,
Come
week
on.
out.
Understand. You know when people tell you, when people were comparing Wan-Bissaka and to other right backs, and then eventually you realize Wan-Bissaka was a little bit outdated. You're gonna find out the same thing with De Gea when he leaves. When he leaves, you'll appreciate what he's done as a shot stopper, but
You lot said the same thing about Leno. You lot said the same thing about Leno, and Leno, where is he now?
Bro, Leno's doing good at Fulham, but realistically, what we need in
David De Gea outlasted Leno. David De Gea outlasted Leno, and he'll probably outlast this Ramsdale.
If Manchester United go and get the actual Spain #1 keeper right now and put him in the team, you'd be in a better situation than with De Gea.
Listen, man, that's lots of ifs and buts and maybes, man. A lot of ifs and buts and maybes.
Let me ask the people in the chat what they think the scoreline is, because some people are saying Ramsdale, some people are saying De Gea couldn't use his feet. De Gea couldn't even stop a shot. He didn't know how to close his feet. But yo, this is my take. I'm going 3-0. And call it bold.
Wow.
Call it bold. But
the
reason why I'm going 3-0 is because we're hungry, we're ruthless, and we don't quit. Our control of the midfield is going to be the reason why you lose. We're not going to let you guys, we're going to suffocate you guys. Similar to how you gave City the ball to let them do stuff. They didn't have the decision. They didn't have the clinical edge. They had Haaland, but they didn't have the people to get it to him.
Okay.
Xhaka, Odegaard, Gabriel Martinelli, and Saka is a different midfield and proposition to what you faced against City that other day. You won't be able to slow us down.
We did it without Casemiro. Still, we did it without Casemiro.
No, I'm acknowledging Casemiro's gone. That's hence why your midfield is going to be weaker, and we're going to capitalize on that. If Casemiro was here, it might be a closer game, 2-0 or 2-1. But the fact that he's not there, you won't have that destroyer. And I genuinely think I'm respectful to Manchester United, what you've done this season, but Lisandro Martinez and these guys are going to realize quickly, if you do Luke Shaw and whoever else is your center back, who's going to be your center back?
It'll be Varane and Lisandro.
We're going to score a goal from a set piece. Remember, I said this: set piece goal, Xhaka goal, and probably Odegaard. Odegaard does a piece of magic, because right now all those guys are on form, and this is not even trying to be bringing you on the channel to be rude or anything, bro. This is genuinely what I believe.
Now you got to have the chest. You got to have the chest. You got to have the. You're top of the league, so you got to have the chest. Bro. That's what it's got to be, man.
And if I lose, I'm always here. I always hold it.
Exactly.
But if we win,
you do. You know what I mean? Same thing with me. I'm always here as well. So I hear it, man.
I said after the World Cup, when we started this whole predict the next 5 games, I went on record and I said we're only going to drop 2 points out of our next 5 games. Right now, we've only dropped 2 points out of our first 4 games. If we win this game, perfect. And the last run in October, I said we're going to go undefeated. We only lost 1 game in October. But yeah, it's just I don't see Arsenal losing a game, just like you don't see Manchester United losing a game. 2 Titans going up against each other, someone's going to have to buckle. And I think it's going to be you guys.
That's true. That's true. You know, that's facts. Nah, I hear you, man. But let's hope for a good game, man. And may the best team win.
May the best team win. I hope you're sad on Sunday, but may the best team win.
Listen,
and afterwards, if we don't win the Europa League, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want you guys to win it.
Wow.
Why would I want you guys to win the Europa League? You're gonna laugh at us. Even if
man, we got a trophy. You probably have a trophy as well, so it's gonna be calm.
No, but even if we win the Premier League, I don't want you guys to win the Europa League, because you're gonna use it against us somehow. That's what it is.
Yeah, listen. But I'll be any trophies this season. I'm gonna be shameless, man. We need trophies, man. No trophies in 6 years. So it is what it is.
What's worse?
Yeah.
Liverpool when they won the league, or if we win it?
Honestly, I said it already. If I don't mind Arsenal win the league if we don't win it. I don't mind, because it means Man City don't win the league 3 times in a row. And no teams won the league apart from Man United 3 leagues in a row. So
fair enough. SAEED,
So
we're gonna wrap it
fair
up
play.
there. Thank you for coming on, my guy. Really do appreciate it.
Come on,
Guys,
man.
go check out his channel, SAEED TV, and we're gonna wrap it up here. Big up to everyone in the chat. I'm gonna just stay with the chat for a little bit. You have a good one, SAEED. Okay.
Yeah, man. Love, bro. Love, bro.
Peace. Big up to SAEED, guys. Everyone in the chat, let me know what you guys are saying. Hit that like button right now. Hit that subscribe button. Hope you guys are well. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We got to do the Trossard announcement. Arsenal have announced Trossard. I'm just going to go on the Arsenal website quickly and just show you guys the announcement to Trossard before we wrap up. Hopefully you guys hit that like button. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button. Hopefully you enjoyed the conversation that I had with SAEED. But let's get straight into the Trossard announcement, because the announcement video was fire, ladies and gentlemen. It was fire. But yeah, Arsenal, Leandro Trossard joins Arsenal on a long-term contract. Welcome to North London, Leandro Trossard, right? Leandro Trossard, the Belgian international, joins from Brighton Hove Albion on a long-term contract. The 28-year-old winger was a midfielder, was a member of the Belgium team in the recent World Cup in Qatar, had 24 appearances for his country. Leandro Trossard started his career at Genk, where we first met up with him, of course. He did a whole full interview. I would suggest you guys go listen to that interview, but let me just show you guys a little bit of Trossard's career so far. So this is a little bit of his story. As a boyhood, he just wanted to play football. He didn't really watch it too much. He got into the Genk team, and he was the lone star in that Genk team. And then he ended up winning the league, and he was the captain at Genk when they won the league. He then went to Brighton, became the star that he became at Brighton, who is a little bit more experienced, 28 years old now, and he's now recognized as a full Belgian international, playing in the Euros and the World Cup, joining Arsenal on a long-term contract after having a stellar season at Brighton. Right? He had a full interview, and I just want to show you guys some of the photos of him already training with the first team, ready to go. He's announced that he will be available for the game versus Manchester United. And here are some of the photos of Trossard. He did his full-fledged interview, and he'll be wearing, let me show you guys, the number 19 on his back. So there you go. That's everything you need to know about the whole Trossard situation. Big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm not going nowhere yet. But okay, my guy Monty's actually going live after this, so I'm gonna just tell you guys a little bit more. Give me your questions, guys. Give me your questions in the chat. Let me know how you guys are feeling, how you guys are doing in the chat. What's going on, everybody? Everyone's good? Everyone's good? Because we see Forever with chess. Of course, bro. Of course. What are you guys saying? What's your score predictions, guys? Do you think Trossard will get a debut goal? Are you guys excited about the potential signings that we're looking to make? Edu's looking like he's doing a lot of work right now. He's keeping us busy, and that's what we need. So it's really good to see, and I'm just excited for the future, for what Arsenal holds in the future, because in my opinion, we are looking to win this Premier League this season. We are not trying to mess around. We are not messing about. We want to win it this season, and we are trying to win it this season, and our goal is to win it this season. Everyone who's telling you guys Arsenal's not going to win the Premier League, they're saying it from a place of hope that we fall off. And with the squad depth that we're making and the additions that we're making it more and more likely that we win this goddamn Premier League, in my opinion. That is a reality at this moment in time. But yo, I am not going to lie to you guys. That is it for now. I don't think there's much more to be said. Trossard brace incoming. 3-2 Arsenal last-minute winner. Oh, I don't want a last-minute winner. Sandro Martinez can play CDM. Yeah, he can. Get Fuad next time. What Fuad? Oh, the Liverpool Fuad. I don't know Fuad like that. I would try to get Fuad on like that. Wait. Ain't mine. Wait a minute. That's my number. Yeah. Yo, they gave him Pepe's number. Shit. They took Pepe's number from him. That's rude. Yo, that's rude. Yo, they took Pepe's number. I didn't realize they took Pepe's number. That's rude. Yo, that's rude. They took Pepe's number. They took Pepe's number from. But yo, shout out to Leandro Trossard. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He spoke very well in the interview that he did, and I think he's gonna be a really good signing for us. Honestly, I'm not concerned at all about the potential signing. I think he's gonna do well, and the contract's not as long as we first thought it was gonna be. So that's also a big plus in my opinion. When it comes to the next time I'm gonna be live, I was gonna do a video tonight. A combined 11, but I already did one on TikTok and I posted it, and people are killing me. I made a combined 11 where I only had Marcus Rashford in the team, and Manchester United fans are destroying me right now on the timeline. They are killing me. They're saying, "How dare you? Um, take his locker." He took his locker too. Yo, you guys are assholes. Yo, listen, let me just check if there's anything that happened, anything new that's taking place, because you never know. We move away from our phone for 1 second, and Arsenal might sign another player, because we've signed 2 players in 2 days. I'm like, whoa. uh, Martial's absent. He's not going to play the next game. Martial's not going to play the next game, so you're going to have to do something about your fantasy team, wifey, because Martial's not playing. Maha, you're going to have to do something about your fantasy team. Martial's not playing. So Arsenal are going to have a pretty easy route without Martial there to play. How could Trossard line up? Actually, let me show you guys Trossard versus some of the other Arsenal players that we already have in the squad. Because Trossard, in comparison to some of the other Arsenal players we already have in the squad, he was compared to Martinelli, Saka, and Odegaard, and he's having quite a decent season. Like, if you really look at what he's been doing so far, he has been really good this season. And I think Trossard, in comparison to some of the players that we currently have, could could end up becoming could end up becoming like a player like Jota, who gets a lot of stats. I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he starts off like a bull in a china shop and gets a lot of numbers. Because in comparison, when you compare him to Saka, who has what, 7 goals, 7 assists, it's a tough comparison to Odegaard. Of course, you can't really compare him to Odegaard. I think that's an unfair comparison. But when you compare him to Martinelli and Saka, he's definitely putting in numbers culpable or similar to Martinelli at this moment in time. So where are we at? Where are we at? People in the chat saying Martinelli, Trossard, Saka. I don't really see Eddie Nketiah getting dropped. That's my honest opinion. I don't see Eddie Nketiah getting dropped. I just feel like Eddie Nketiah's been too good to drop. I don't see Eddie Nketiah getting dropped. No, that's just my thing. I think Eddie Nketiah has been too consistent to get dropped at this moment in time in the season. But I could see a situation where Eddie Nketiah works his way. He works his way. I could see a way Trossard potentially could work his way into a team, but I don't see Eddie Nketiah dropping out of the team. He's just too good right now. Eddie Nketiah is so consistent. He hasn't really dropped off once. Okay, so I found the tweet. Wellbeast. Wellbeast tweeted this out earlier today. And I'm gonna show you guys. There we go. Here it is. Here's the three. Here's the three. So you got Trossard, Odegaard, Jesus, and Saka. And this is Opta stats, games played, goals scored, and chances created. So as you can see there, he created the least chances. He got 2 assists, which is the same as Martinelli. He has 7 goals, which is the same as Martinelli. And he has played 16 games, which is less than everybody else. So he's been just as productive as Martinelli, not as productive as Saka or Odegaard. But imagine this is in a Brighton team that is not that good. He was doing this at Brighton. At Brighton, he was doing this. So imagine when he gets to Arsenal, what he could be capable of. Imagine the amount of what he could specifically do at Arsenal when he gets there. I think Trossard is going to be a great signing. Personally, I don't doubt Trossard signing. I think Trossard, in my opinion, has shown what he's capable of in the Premier League, and he is very experienced based on the fact that he's played so many games already in the Premier League. I think that is a massive boost to Arsenal's top 4 race. Sorry, not top 4 race, title race. I'm too used to saying top 4. I'm so used to Arsenal being in a top 4 race than a title race. It's actually weird. It's different. It feels different. It feels different. And then don't forget, we also announced the Jakub signing. We've already announced the Jakub signing too. So with that being said, and also announcing Jakub being confirmed, that's 2 players Arsenal have signed in the space of 2 days. That is amazing. I'm just waiting for it to be fully announced, and then that's it. But for now, I bid you guys adieu. Should I still do the Combine 11 video tonight? I'm thinking, should I? I don't know. Should I? Let me know what you guys think. If I should still do that video or not, because I might be too tired. But for now, I bid you guys adieu. Hopefully, you guys have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. I'll catch you guys on the next video. But for now, love and respect. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully, I'll do it at 9 o'clock. If I don't, I'll put out a message on Twitter or something. But for now, I'll leave you guys be. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Trossard's an Arsenal player. Big up SAEED for joining us for this stream, special stream with SAEED, and Leandro Trossard to make his debut against Manchester United and score a goal on their head top. That's what we need. And for Kundas, next. If you guys don't know who he is, I'll talk about it on I'll do a TikTok on it explaining who he is. But for now, I bid you guys adieu. Love.